Yamwa nipa 18 insuo. Muma yamwa mobrofo. Unti bibiasia. Fre 0243 78.
Recognizing the critical role of youth development, we're implementing a significant overhaul of grassroots sports with the establishment of the School Sports Authority. This body will oversee structured inter-school competitions and talent identification initiatives essential for nurturing future sporting champions. Over 60% of Ghana's elite athletes have emerged from these school sport programs. The ministry has now been renamed the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. To acknowledge the significance of recreation, we will launch a National Recreation Day. This will be a monthly initiative centered on community engagement alongside an annual National Recreation Festival. These initiatives will encourage keep-fit activities and promote active lifestyles. It will promote traditional games and strengthen community bonds. Next month, the senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office and the Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold the Ghana Football Association accountable to the people of Ghana as we prepare for these games, especially regarding the budget of the FA. There will be no secrecy in how much the government spends on the national teams. The budgets presented by the FA and other sports associations must be known by the public. After all, it is the taxpayers' funds that are used to fund these activities. The reduction in government expenditure and waste reduction applies to all sectors of the economy, including the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Recognizing the critical role of youth development, we're implementing a significant overhaul of grassroots sports with the establishment of the School Sports Authority. This body will oversee structured inter-school competitions and talent identification initiatives essential for nurturing future sporting champions. Over 60% of Ghana's elite athletes have emerged from these school sport programs. The ministry has now been renamed the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. To acknowledge the significance of recreation, we will launch a National Recreation Day. This will be a monthly initiative centered on community engagement alongside an annual National Recreation Festival. These initiatives will encourage keep-fit activities and promote active lifestyles. It will promote traditional games and strengthen community bonds. Next month, the senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office and Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration. Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold. Recognizing the critical role of youth development, we're implementing a significant overhaul of grassroots sports with the establishment of the School Sports Authority. This body will oversee structured inter-school competitions and talent identification initiatives essential for nurturing future sporting champions. Over 60% of Ghana's elite athletes have emerged from these school sport programs. The ministry has now been renamed the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. To acknowledge the significance of recreation, we will launch a National Recreation Day. This will be a monthly initiative centered on community engagement alongside an annual National Recreation Festival. These initiatives will encourage keep fit activities and promote active lifestyles. It will promote traditional games and strengthen community bonds. Next month, the senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office and the Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold the Ghana Football Association accountable to the people of Ghana as we prepare for these games, especially regarding the budget of the FA. There will be no secrecy in how much the government spends on the national teams. The budgets presented by the FA and other sports associations must be known by the public.
Boss,
okay,
yeah,
so
oh yes.
time for today's sports.
It's
a great day, and a great day it is.
A day, and it came nice. Ochna and Ramadan, last day for the Ramadan.
Oh, okay.
Holy month.
Ramadan is start
Ochna. Holy month.
Is there a big strategy?
We there, come here, say, Ochna, dear. Ochna will be a day. Ochna will be a day.
The channel will chat here.
Oh, yes.
Your first major Ramadan.
Now, if you last month,
we can't be job.
Oh, Davy, tomorrow's Utia. Oh, me too,
Yeah, I'm going to try 10 days with you.
Obetimai.
Out of 30.
Obetimai.
10 days.
How much is sorry, Nana?
When the second
by 3 o'clock, by 2, by at least by 3. By 3, no, sorry.
So, double 8, 9.
Boss, none of you, Ubian house, it's here. That 11 cry, 12 cry time, sorry, no. Alarm no bomb, sorry.
Sorry, 3.
I buy no, you are bumpire. What they are trying to say, who can he be a piano? Who can he baby? Now they are coming. That's your bumpire. What's it? Our bay, what dear, Nemum dear. As oh, you're crowded. You fear dear, I did the HUI almost tea and one much tea. No one wants you.
Okay, until daytime they won't know.
Oh, Oyerepa FM.
At least I'm 5 on it. I'm 5 there. Boss, I'm 5 a.m. there. Now they will be away. You're not bumpire.
And 5.
Oh, after 5 did you? There's
one yet. 4:30 which man muti.
Oh, 4:30.
Now the bread room. Now we shall come though.
Oh,
and also it's a spiritual.
Of course, yeah, Nanyame. Yeah, Nanyame showed it.
Allah and of him. Never of him.
Of course.
Me try 10 days. We are.
But Solonzo the cow, the Bible counts.
Me try 10 days.
So no.
So 30 days.
30 days.
Me try 10 days. We marry how it goes with me. So
you could say there. We no say be out na anything. Animal we have found only more. As me no solo ni more.
Say me kremo.
As me, what's the lower kind of okay, on a was young and my dear, so no problem.
Okay, lawyer, your announcement, my happy.
Oh, yeah, live, or a part live, and social media, into the social media community, you know, boom, and I'll pay on Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook, Oyerepa and Promise Sports. And also a Facebook page that will show you not go or the other set in some ever drinking when you all message ever to not boss player. I must say, so making kind of amount.
Okay. Before we shoot, I don't know I'm Shia Branty Bia. Commodity more or your wedding, come be Kroma.
Okay.
Now, or you and a Juma.
I say,
problem bang.
Okay.
Very intelligent young man, full of ideas, innovations, so any thing come. Or say Obana Jano. I'm a last year, Obana Kowari. Wow. Meaning, I say, onyere no unya adwuma
me why one of adwuma say no just
adwuma na say and also so ya titi fie na unya adwuma nti me be sam de fa hutu mrante ne maba wa nyina afo sa wa re enye the end of everything
David
nti ware are no careful so branti
obana ya na be wa
ndio kan ma me kan be o say Santa Otie anopa ensem be bre no
I know
I can ya ne wom about life and this sign man but a man for pay attention because be a nyan no so but no there and ekram ni no meet your baba
okay
or no there the one who say do our race my man for to ombo kakra because where the oye okruma na mfema no oba no onye ne bone oba na ngaso embo ni nyina ne say akwa no ofi ba no be say
but minim boss minim aware no say baswa nye sebi oba na be mankwa na ya na wa abusia ka ho
na abusia tu no no zip jan meja ya abusia be jima for so na
okay say obiane
when a man
religion
or
no
woman
ya na religion no
decide some religion I don't say zongo for our ego Christo for the ego for religion no see
bo say onye adwuma nko a
o say be man no for so
we should
na ho kire no
na be man no say na adwuma say ya no
project na ama na wa be shia me no it's a project what prospects
okay
a project ama ni sika nyina akodim ama wa slow but say nyame boa no ne chena far the guy is fine I say ade na wo ye no na ehia twen
kakra
no ba no an twen na
oba no nyane dia
okay
o na mo no
all right so West Ham United manager Graham Potter is keen on improving his attacking unit and he has identified Jonathan David as a target. Okay. Manchester United are increasingly confident that they stand a better chance of being able to negotiate a deal for Liam Delap than luring Victor Osimhen to Old Trafford after returning to parent club Napoli from Galatasaray at the end of the season. They say the M say Victor Osimhen they were about 50 million.
Boss, 75. They are asking for 75.
And maybe not 100 and something.
Now they are asking for 75.
Okay. So Jamie Carragher says Arsenal have picked under Mikel Arteta as he backs Liverpool and Man City to fight it out for. Hey, Nigeria players not a deal with Carragher.
Oh yes.
But I think they have taken it too far. Hey, who's the Okocha on Pekasa?
David.
For JJ Okocha. Also be ambassador Baba is a Carragher.
Yeah.
Mikel Obi say Carragher league in some more can he's never won it.
Oh, winning Bibia.
When you said it's winning league, so said no, but
of course, Okasa no I careful.
Say, hey, Charlie, and the Oma he say almost on pet
black Sassam.
Salah, especially because Salah comes from Africa.
Yeah.
And the hatred
for Salah
Africa and Africans, no. Hey, but they are dealing with him.
But boss, me there.
Mikel Obi on to the boss, and I born no.
Mikel Obi there, boss. Just that sometimes, boss, sometimes it's underrated, but also they also Ibia.
Hey, but
they also Ibia.
Carragher, you call you any day or Kabia Masna.
I say watching us now, you know, sometimes you are happy watching us now. And Mikel
also because Arsenal have not won the league, you know.
But I accept you.
In life,
I say me, you know, accept you.
The way our society judging the power, Brabum,
yeah.
Because Arsenal have not won the league.
Yeah.
And then go forward to trust Arsenal, but because Arsenal did second answer.
Yeah.
The moment me and the league. Okay. That's a good argument. But me as a fan of Arsenal, when I watch Arsenal today, Oyerepa,
yeah,
I'm excited than when Mikel took over Arsenal. Ebia process now been slow.
Yeah.
And also on one obeying muntem. By second or third year, now after this second. The following year will lose league by 2 points.
Yes.
So obviously then go for expect so baby this year.
Of course.
But The analysts have failed to recognize and say, Arsenal were competing until the injury started. And now but this club became a serial Europa captain. I feel you haven't once an Europa for some time. Not Champions League. Why you
boss me issue kakra me worry. Boss me issue kakra me worried. At the last 2 years, me can ha say when Usika. Nasi kofa koto striker bra. Boss, so because you don't buy Kai Havertz there, boss. Me can ask him. I say he can't win. Now I win the Champions League with Chelsea.
Otuo Kai 65.
Yes.
That time, the market striker better than 80 million. On go for Ishak.
Yeah. I don't know what to say that.
But see, when Ishak was coming from that, and will be our about Chelsea, I win the Champions League. It be our go for Ishak. But he decided to go for Kai. Probably you disagree.
Yes.
Ben said he took the most wrong choice. Everyone, he realized also a defense or a midfield year. Last year also on the name when you striker or pay. January, so no two. Who is Arsenal catch Mikel Arteta say, "Do 150 million." And I 100 million.
Boss said the football. Boss said the football in Yenis how you don't own Tisika or pen fan top player. You spend within your means.
And then you spend within
your means. No, near striker be or your striker be or within your means. Kabit money na my least when the game get tough. Obey me. And the goes for Arsenal. Yeah,
they both strikers, but.
Me makase Ole Watkins will not. Ole Watkins may not be your favorite.
Ole Watkins only the team goes no match.
Ole Watkins 12 goals also in the Premier League. Around 12 goals in the Premier League. Boss, when somebody plays for Aston Villa,
you punch well.
Boss, somebody.
Ole Watkins is old enough.
Boss, Ellen Haaland City now. Tisas dia no TCC ya. No until your TCC ya.
Ole Watkins e baba Mr. Munyaika.
Isaac ya kana se mi. Ofi sociedad de bano. No on TCC ya. Of course. Boss, Ole Watkins the last 3 seasons. Boss, me say Ole Watkins the last 3 seasons. He keeps on increasing.
Check he goes.
Oh boss. So the last time the last 3 seasons for Ole Watkins. Last 3 seasons. Last 3 seasons goes for Aston Villa in the Premier League. Me say on mount said yeah. I'm for the mount, but you obey better.
Where the team is now, someone say I'm got a striker. You pe goalkeepers. You pe strikers now.
Boss, Victor
Ole Watkins.
Joker is your kind of Premier League game. Boss, Aston Villa 2022-2023 was 16 goals. In 2023-2024, 27 goals. In 2023-2024, Aston Villa. Oh, Ole Watkins. Club season. Boss, the 27 and 2024, 2024, I said 13.
Checking here.
Last season and the best season, 27.
The best season, 27.
Boss, 27.
Career statistics. Ole Watkins, 2023-24. 2023-24. And league games 12 goals in the league. No, say league 12 goals. Europe, some go boy Europe be near DB. And of course,
yeah, can you walk
Premier League 12 goals? Yeah, the Premier League 12 goals. Premier League.
Meaning when Oba Arsenal, meaning Oba Arsenal,
Bukayo Saka mom say more than that.
Oba Arsenal be say more.
Bukayo Saka league was last.
Sisia Bukayo Saka anyway. Nka Ole Bebagu. On bench. Oba be to Kai Havertz. So a better than Kai Havertz.
Only better than Kai Havertz.
Oh boss, only better than Kai Havertz.
Kai Havertz's role on the field of play is not only to score goals. It's not better than strikers are hard to find. Tom Boyle, no. You don't go into a grocery store and say, I'm going to get a striker. It is an amazing skill set and you have to have the right mentality. Tom Boyle, I come as a mama. Have you Neymar and Lionel Messi will return to Barcelona at some point in the future. Okay, Rivaldo claimed that if his former side are to win major honors this season, they will need to play with more discipline when it comes to their high line. Okay, where Rivaldo? Who was that Rivaldo Bobo for Basa? Where was Rivaldo? Baba? Chamena Okay, Antonio Cassano has voiced strong opinion on Juve. Managerial calling for the dismissal of Thiago Motta. Okay, Christian Gontoli rushed to defend Thiago Motta. Sergio Conseca was furious with the refereeing as Milan lost to Bologna. And now Bologna for Milan and Menka. I'm making sure say yes. Close sources within the GFA in the story, but not in Pesameka. As I'm headline more the bar. Yeah, we'll be in solo battle. 1 minute about 10. I want to understand this. Now,
a director of Kanjin, or say Oliver Watkins Bass, no better Mogus. Director of Kanjin. Monsieur Man Korean, or say,
chairman, and I'm not business.
So, Bob Mogus, and it's true. It's true. Anyway,
Asna is me personally. So the league second anchor for say you need to win it. You want to do well in Europe. I imagine.
But this is
and you only Watkins down here. No, only Watkins improve say at that level.
About the share every season be he's improving.
And 12 goals any edition Arsenal.
O see a kind of team Kitwa. But so see a kind of team Kitwa comparative to Arsenal.
Solo.
Boss
say 12 goals over there for the league.
12 goals in the current season, you.
And last season,
last season
was league 12 goals.
That be this season. Last season was
the best season.
Last season was 19. Last season was 19 league goals. And was Europe 8 and 27. Current season, yeah, you boy know about 12 goals in there.
3-24 na muke.
23-24. Yes. Or 19
Premier League goals.
About 37. About 37.
So Ochechen.
League.
Madam, compare Kai.
You don't compare Kai because Kai leads Arsenal Satan.
Every.
Mr. Tona.
What the Emma be?
Oh, play I know about 2 games. We are no man 1 goal.
Striker.
Aye. 2 games.
That's how we nearly go back to the 10 for over the 4 of the 5th.
Some for complimenting the effort.
Let us now catch now. We are not catching.
I make or say what Busani money be ball. I'm saying it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so maybe the only Watkins here. Make me feel say the only Watkins that I've seen in the Premier League. Open so the league in the I don't know.
Even now,
strikers don't know more competing. Oma no more league now no more competing. Person back with the Haaland, back with the Salah. Omo must go more on Haaland Salah. So got to Watkins. I will tear says over the 10. Okay. So, Oman Peggy say, Black Star Seeker must be made public. Nobody has any comment again. This is only the State of the Nations address. It's like a command. It's like as an order from the court.
So I share the ministry.
Why should Seeker the Black Star play? Seeker the boy. Why should it be secret? I didn't.
But Mr. Toti on common, I'm saying secret. And Odro Safo Crackers Alpha. Or say Omo prepare budget anywhere, it goes through a rigorous process.
That is wrong.
EFA ministry, Eco cabinet, and San approve. There was saying secret. Or say
minister for and go get scared my blast on this one. So one more music and a model.
Yeah.
Oma Mudo music condition know. So this is X amount of money you can spend on the Black Stars. For them to run their commentary to give the opinions on it because Mungo did Jumana Momo. What's in your secret?
Debbie. On the process ne fem maybe
process.
So some prepare budget anywhere. Eco ministry ni ho. Ministry ni presented to cabinet. Nti cabinet gituma ni etueska no e de ato ministry na accountum. Enti no ebia obi na e ma abonten meka se budget say no mo de ko.
Come catch say na de ko eda.
So mon kan ne nkyere say omo process no based on omo common. Yeah.
Ghana folks should know. And say on business ana omo yen dada their news be any on no opinion bia. Say sana mo yen dada o say the munye ne we. On a young man.
And nkomo no divided wo efe no.
Divided says the president akasa.
Divided. Oh, there be send there omo opinions enti no. Say your opinion there be. Say omo FND there be FND the only problem with whether making it
their opinions don't matter.
Okay.
Opinion they should keep it to them.
So any be we there and share e share omunti no.
Opinion no matter. President Swamo National Service seeker were declared wanted.
Yeah.
The opinion of those people don't matter. This is the state of the nation's address. Oman Penny say taxpayers seeker near the Black Star. More prepare Monday as a Baba meaning the Befa gross process. Ghana for Yamfan Tuja. Near to China, any ambassador, near say I don't know. Society that they assassin.
Boss, yes, sanity. And yes, sanity. Yet, Kroma, your craft, minister, says your coba, and son of a Chesica, here the craft, Bessin the
Papa, we inquire. We dear, we are young,
Obajuma, he's a different person.
GFA Assembly of Bojuma, the Academy, and then Namika. Okay, Executive Council of Modos have assisted all budgets submitted by the Association of Government are defended by the Ministry of Sports and Recreation before receiving approval. That is not what the president said. In any case, this is the president speaking. Our briefing from ministries from everywhere. Nana, anya wasem. Odro, minyano, minyapenyin. The president kind or can chi nebro for your tears here. Don't come and tell us any other thing. This is what the president wants. Nisika, or my Nisika eco blasters on Neka. So say or that the approval or no approval, and what see we are fan tray. Nina Yumbi. Ghana ni bia ni twem go twamanza sika edi koni ho ne be hwe ba bia 100,000 coefficient no wo sa 100,000 obi tua bia na edi bia koma obi no ni nyina bebam se ministry na agi o se ho minister na agi o se ho an ko tua ni ekodi o ni nyina mbe state wo mu eno ne ye ka se pesi ehu no enya approve an straight way. Okay, nti yanko anim No, the president just say, president, I just say me, accountability there, Oman Benya boy, Juma, minim the Aka, and the academy to me.
Yes, sports no, he's resetting the sports.
Now on resetting.
Or resetting the sports.
I carry to say, Yamba soldier for some coven. Crabs Hands is also movie inspection of venues in the house.
Yeah, and no movie.
Bama report about that.
Report no GFA. Southern Zone report no GFA. As at now, GFA inside can report in
lawyer.
Boss.
Report Munya Kakao.
The only one.
Southern Zone.
Southern Zone Greater Accra regions in the Western.
Oh, my bad, my.
I had your mother. Oh, and I say on promise your report of Dr. Chase Sports Complex comprehensive.
Oh, and there's will be a Mukavit Macho. Oh, there's them.
Oh, no, no issues.
Issues, man. And I said the Academy as a
and I know near Canon. Dr. Chase issues in the set dressing rooms and the lockers anyhow. Lockers are players, they are Monema. Almost say wire mesh, inner perimeter wire mesh. In Tokyo, the Dacia, Omuntia. I feel in 10. Say also my 10 feet. Almost being count. Almost pitch in a green, but in Raum, Omuni Stadium Hall, I fee, washrooms and I recommend.
We say minor. We are minor. Dr. Kwame with mine in the air. And the Venus you chroma amabo. Me best in what a man says about Matisse said on Babiani. Matisse said in what a man Babiani. On about 3 matches on his Adam come back. And a reporter Martin. And when you may say, oh, so I chess a boss, and so I tell a Sunani to Swatre into Ubefa, the Boom Far Santi, a Sunani Nauba, into Ubefa Atroni, Ubefa Tronier to Gosso to Bibiani, Gosso, Kukum, number co to Bibiani, into a simple route.
Baba baby baba nim no. Baba ja. Onim sefi area ono fi. Sefi bit macho. Baba ngro what sefi bi.
Oh, so o sefi also. O sefi dwena se. O boako. O akati o debi so enti amopay yamo special good morning na yamo akwaba merasa so anopay se yekonko phone crosso and somewhere edi adencheche nsɛm anɔpɛi ebum fumpa onko phone cross no yɛre ho nsɛm ato anim nsɛm no dɔso ɛna anɔpɛi nemom de di sɛ fata sɛ wohwɛ na woteɛ ɛna yɛde ɛba kitikiti mampɔle bi ɛna abusua aka nsua yanom aka bu no pa anɔpɛi yɛ confirm munumunu nyinaa ama na yɛto ɛbo ase na yɛtere nsɛm no ɛyie ama yɛ live ɛwɔ Oyerepa TV Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio show no na comment me ba na boss player to the bossy akinkan nyina ama sɛdeɛ sɛm ɛne sɛdeɛ ɛfata anɔpɛi ma memfa seda ɛma adwumaku a wɔm gyamati na yɛde nkɔfo nkɔso nsɛm ɛdan anɔpɛi mamia adusa no yɛma special good morning na ɔse bra ɛyɛ adusa herbal clinic ɔnom ɛna de adusa herbal mixture ɛne adusa herbal capsules ɛde aba edwa so adusa herbal mixture no bɛboa wo ɛyɛ koko a adusa herbal mixture ɛtu koko na se severe waist pains usisi na ɛyɛ wo yanom adusa herbal mixture ɛbɛma na kɔ afei arthritis general well-being menstrual pains ne nyina mo adusa herbal mixture ɛbɛboa na atu asɛ yɛ duru a ɛba nyɛ manfa nomu a ɔmonom yɛ no asɛ ɔmo yadeɛ enti pɛbinom afei adusa prostamite capsules adusa prostamite capsules abusua prostate no ɛhaw wontimi ntwonsɔ ɛne adeade a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔpɛ adusa prostamite capsules no bi na afei wotimi ɛnom ɛba no saa ɛbɛboa atu aseɛ ama adusa man capsules na abusua ɛnoa neanom pɛbinom menua bɛma na ɛmoa wo mɛ vitality both men ɛmɛma nko a ɛna ɛnom saa doronom bi ɛbɛboa wo kumase ha Swami Magzi macro filling station ho ura goy filling station inside wa ehwa ena dusa ewom Accra Las Palmas yebe Las Palmas abusuam Pizza Man yebe no yade no behind Pizza Man enti 0500110115 0500110115 0557 009824 na wape adusam enupa ne bi etime anom anopay meko England ne yedin komo ewo Ruth Van Nistelrooy na so ye no kranie Leicester fans no I disappointed obaye niman koye Emma Leicester City na anopay ode atuja se no kranie ne mantane motembo anura against West Ham United no kranie se nya dia na opɛ eti afi ne boys no ho na ohu ye no nambom I was say omutimi improve na omoye more eti Emma club no James Ward-Prowse or a player eti Emma West Ham United ode atuja se I was say to so any kwan said na ya really game Ochna na West Ham United lusu na fe adechia amabo draw and they are win na abanom so win no etime atoto so eno James Ward-Prowse ninsima oti etudwa Gerard Bowen onom West Ham United almost keeper odi atudwa Sir, the team no kranie anema amoye in the Premier League afino nya dia se fans of West Ham United are happy na omo expect omo anticipate se afidie enka abaya better than last season omo start season here Graham Potter by no or try the best set team no ebetim anya results 2 matches 6 points office abeboa ama team no akoye eno Gerard Bowen player Emma West Ham United and in Sama ati to drama play Thomas Sosek anom ese go enra na enra so ni birthday and on say a perfect birthday and on sa etime akai no na kran say team ekuta West Ham United officer adia amuye ometim aye mom ante ama team no ene ansema owura no ate atoda Graham Potter aye West Ham United manager ose adia ohia efi ne boys no aye continuous improvement said the nra omutim ehye no e was the next game etimi ato so na meti report bi fi manager no so ye se wakam ache West Ham United mpanimfo se omunye dombe bia na fe Jonathan David Osiakan ema Lille amumfaramram na Jonathan David ameka na attackers no apese o improve na attack na near reporter eka mensa enano pay maminko voices no na fe yeni nkoba enram Ruud van Nistelrooy na onya happy car ose no kranie eniema na ope ati afi ni boys no wanhu na defeat no after say enra na supporters are pile in some way and Van Nistelrooy to that.
No, I think the goals you concede are easy goals, and it's a reflection of how we played in the first half. If you see the difference in the first and the second half, how we as a team move forward to press the opponent, how we play forward with urgency after winning many duels, many balls, many second balls, play forward. And in the first half we were waiting way too much. We have to put up.
Thomas Sosek Makacha Senra on your goal Emma West Ham United Emma a player of the match and I say Nananiante Sanra or team Eshe go on his birthday now the outcome and say this is West Ham United still they can do more.
Yeah, it's great birthday because birthday is like big, and after this I just wanted to win, and with the goal it's even better. So it's nice gift that I could get. Yes, even for him it's clean sheet, so we can like celebrate now because we play football. It's what is our dream, and we got what we wanted. Yeah, it was really important because we knew that we played very well Arsenal away, but we need to have this consistent. We wanted to win for our fans at home because the spirits can just go up, and we just need to.
Graham Potter, West Ham United boys number so with Motimba and Montana Tenafe, and 3 points in Emma West Ham United.
Staff, we were decent in our structure. We drove them back. Had good control of the game. Didn't have too many big counter-attacks against us. So felt in control, and obviously not easy because they defended with a lot of bodies. But in the end, to go 2-0 up was good for us at half time. So it was overall a professional performance. Not fantastic in terms of high level attacking play, but it was one of those nights 5 days after a big day at Arsenal. So for us, we're just delighted with 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, and 6 points.
Oko FA Cup Prima weekend Plymouth and Manchester City and Ebo na Myron Muslik and eti atuja say a gamer anobedne the last game almost easy win no buy number against Manchester City English Premier League eti ama wamuso mbete no fe UEFA Champions League and easy say omubetimi afim stage na omufim into omde yaw and abebo FA Cup na Pep Guardiola bepe sa obeti the FA Cup a very difficult game. Liverpool demeting Antonio Robinson Uranom Edia Tuka sa Fulham Oyerepa Radio na yuhwe Premier League matches na ekosona game bianwa eketwa enti ewosam omutime ekọ match after match and I'm report be say Ocas was Fulham it will improve na Liverpool ani ba ko etete ho a omotwa ni say omonsam ebetime akana na fe obaya djuma edi ama womom Jamaica edi atudwa say manfo ebo Mikel Arteta tinso ana Mikel Arteta emfania date Mikel Arteta eye polom Sam and all the two just Arsenal team no a pick you Arsenal team no a pick and to the auspices of Mikel Arteta na football inside the city e do be anya de open na and on some ebetimi aka e do be a onim say game where there Arsenal team kunim do be na 12 ho into office team no is in right direction e pra etimi at the Arsenal nyanyina kan bi and English Premier League no 13 points and da omni Liverpool and na ukon Samfu Froma, Ruben Amarim, manager, Emma Manchester United, Ruben Amarim Diamete, Temsa, Wakikambi, and Alejandro Ganato. Now, yes, Kai Massa, Yana red card, Patrick Dogu, Etime Afri game, no red card, Miwa Frima, O Justice, and Niama, Obeyam. Our dressing room and into home, may candy a chow, set game your renee. Yes, sign for 3 points in your own same way. Miss Soso, our Manchester United team room, and your reporter, Eka Mensa and Pay Andros Pelera. At your 2 dresser Fulham, Abusiam 2023 FA Cup exit no, a show team Sa Yauno, Nina Awaho, and against Manchester United in 5th round. I'm going to try him, sir. I'm betting Manchester United at the Afrim and what Victor James Osimhen and a catcher sir Manchester United and your best Victor James Osimhen and Ram Emesakai and for Ematim Diameti and play items Swiss Town star Liam Delap favor South striker ahead of Victor James Osimhen Nina and it's Manchester United epesa almost spend wisely almost takoda tate obetimi abua amatim no akwa him na empempen so obetimi amatim no resource and your reporter ekutame anopay Arsenal utie last summer sa Benjamin Sesko osia kan Red Bull Arena ema RB Leipzig amani obre sa striker na emra emesia kan ema Arsenal take it from me sa Nyankopobua in the summer transfer window Arsenal ebesa kopiem sa Benjamin Sesko emra MLT amalino na mete se bansa Arsenal abeto am force ni mienu ambeto 2 players and sample and Benjamin Sesko amatim dinaba sa amaya adwuma amatim na Aaron Lennon ete atudwasa Arsenal asa am players no corner bar manager to dancer ombetimi ase goals corner biaba utimi say players na niabre asa ni jeno doso dodo awasam omutimi say goals no ebeboa ama anima koye ate ama till na memfon to anim sa Jorginho a player and Canelo ama Chelsea enei osi akan ate ama Arsenal ade atudwasa still 13 points a car omun give up say English Premier League na free omun sam. They will still fight for the English Premier League. And Jorginho Nisama on the Advertisements report to be an pay Chelsea and Yambrepa. Now Chelsea 18 come on, Sadia Tibia, among some Everton Aka, Rafa Leao, at the FAC Milana Rafa Leao, Abaya Juma at the Ama Wom, not Chelsea co owner Todd Boyley at the Atuja Sanya Chelsea Buapayo, Sabia, Chelsea Siakai, Abia office at Chelsea. Any top striker rebel goals at the amateurs was a strikers no is a wide and you're Todd Boyley Nisma at the Atuka and ne pay na Aston Villa Demeti Chemsa Marcus Rashford Aka at the Aston Villa and penning for say opinion dinner Mahunu Wahano mepe nami wa medium me ba obi man so ebesia kan na Aston Villa hanade amagem say me come home mo feeling me presence and think I'm on your dinner permanent and your reporter Eka Yansa and prime Nico Spain na Javier Tebas unim se wate sa Lionel Messi and Neymar dos Santos Jr. Ebetma returning into the Spanish Primera División Santander. Javier Tebas akasa at the Afawa and pay Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital Adama me the Spanish stories ina e down and pay me say oko Dr. Daoud wa on video and video no abusia udua o to be fun fitianum obey labs auto na wo hu yade a e wo honam dwanum na odabibijo etimi atuase entabusuam for yade no kokodan Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital eya wo na edu nyanti wonsonom unkumanum enu enya asem Dr. Daoud boa owo afa won fa ba afa a stroke na till this year bi atofem kasakra wa edene ate amano ko abeboa amana sorry a stomach ulcer na edu nya otuase ate amaya de bia e kwankro ya de yesi we e chronic no eno Dr. Daoud Stuasia and sexually transmitted infections ebeko ajuso krapa old Metro FM Dynamo and Dr. Daoud ewo serious so on one odi ni juma 0244 886437 0244 886437 0201 681 717 no afre high sense air condition promo abusia ena eba na wiye enti demere to anim se ena kwakwakwaye eda etwatro no promotion no koto air conditioning na our high sense etiawa omudene papa oto a eche abusia enya de se oto ya na ede asem agbrao enti abusia mesrew koto s high sense omo air conditioning bi 0302 55000302 550000 no fe high sense no fe ne makoyi ama havia teba se obi ani wa on pad pa se Lionel Messi and Neymar returning into the La Liga babua ama La Liga no akon ate akonim Barca legend Rivaldo ate atuja se no Ukrainian already officer ni team na wasa amajin crew outway also Barca ate UEFA Champions League also Barca ate La Liga nebom highline no bono also am discipline with the highline deno ayadne ama Brian me said Joshua Kimmich best and day ate ama club na mete say I likely say one channel Joshua Kimmich every team no as a free agent na La Liga president ade atuja say nano Sociedad and Madrid in Copa del Rey na amanfo ya driba kwadu sa resistance e call Vinicius Junior so no amohwehwem ente amade wonsem ebebam former Arsenal defender Bakary Sanya says what ho now this will be kase Adina Trent Alexander-Arnold person of Liverpool na ngonwa Adina Trent ya pe Liverpool biem trophy bi also di biaje afi obejiji trophy bebre et Liverpool nyaremu na onko ba bia na koma ewo ene Bakary Sanya ninsema odi etudo Thierry Henry ama edi etudo se adia impressing most na ohwe Lamine Yamal oya happy Lamine Yamal ni goals and dribbling and skills ekuta akodano Manuel Ugarte solo metesa Atletico force omu hia Manuel Ugarte amna emeya juma emfa ematim no down in next Atletico so ediacha womo epomdisi no mede tudwa se Antonio Cassano former Italian footballer I say Juventus the Eduna was some pump Thiago Motta juma no ontimi emfa ematim nti anopay yenya so na yemfa ko so nsem no ensi on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV.
Yentu also emfamamo 1027 abusia mimi dia medimu ko asafuntwa huntew mba ya pe legend ebetranjom na show no atimi atwa so aye 1027 sports lawyer ena mote ne nka no yes mamia medi bibini Toma Plus enenam Fix My Ride Hotel Company was meme ma number fre benya adwumaye power specialist Herba Hospital Franco Uguso Tadie Niento so Rockstars Roofing Danga Natural Healthcare Complex SM Bitters for short Useless Enterprise International Mama Abe Jonak Digita and mebra panini picture nama mentanye nenso conference ya dan kwa mesesia mebra panini no ye freno chei Frank Manu yanini din nemum fence ya dan kwa me do freno brache enne eye na woda nti bra erade mfa afini bi nkan fion fa cha me se o picture ntumi ama na sa de na boys le say word ne de maza was yemfa ni kana die ya mo fa sa nyuma me Masa ana atobese no na sunyina we ya adwuma bibini Toma Plus na me tu fusisi ye tutumrika osa no ni nkomi ni bi aye obia otire ya mienu miensa enan wono me apetew na afia hoto no atumi aba nti osa no say ye gastric duodenal peptic wodi ni esophagus wodi no aye stomach gas indigestion ni nyina no e kan wa ko pebito obo modern na durum e wo Debita Pharmacy Ashtown na be wuram e wo promise Herba dum haya obo say yes enkofo ahyitem e tobi e de kotu on osa say mo amonam enkan no okashi ya wo Debita Pharmacy ba ko ahya hono mo all leading Herba shops ubo wura hwa wo se bibini Toma Plus ya didiye onum a abusua akire din 0558 055894 0541 337 816 na wanya bibini Toma Plus etumi anom ama hoden etumi aba wuwie pa ho aye den no ka no wa na betwu ade nanso ka no entiapo a wutua enye yie ka na akonya kwanhia na ugia boss no agegewu a abusua ha adwene yenya bremfa me ka no mfa so wom enu ntitie niye edini ye Fist My Ride omonko na akofa afidie nwanwaso aba baabi a ka ne fort bia hye bia no nye nipa da sani no wurase na akodwetwe na mehwese de haati awe a daabi oboa na nye noa for afidie no na detect baabi a fort ne hye nti ye ko hwa straight forward ne ekoye de amount enu nti bomodim fabra accident car repairs ne ye ho adwuma engine turning body works overhauling oven spraying air condition services ye pa electrical works automatic gearbox kama ukare nya kwanhia ye ko hwe pa na abusua aye kan na enya ye kura na ye timton scratch na fe wunya kakra eto ho enwene ba bi esie no ho asade ye de towing car beko akoto ne abaye ho adwuma e de amount edin no Fist My Ride Company Limited ye kopiem ewo Kumasi branch ahodu runabout we between Georgia Hotel and Gitco office one more free 0500 210191 0551 498884 na when you Fist My Ride I'm a fixo car no at the amount tienie me say hotel company and American for at the amawo mudia mu amonenam Kumasi city mall no baby a children playing grounds no ben no when I see a kese no ene wo ho no na wo se memfa akonyen so na menka nche ye mranti a mo wo pepa se moto no enu asede na me kampanyi bi so wo stress na nyanse hunu sabe moto yi se ade no mo hya da kwatiri hunim no onam kwazo dede hunu sa amfa hwe amraw timi de hwe kwa na sabe wa hwere wo nkwa we die ye se fa bra fa koye delivery okoye delivery no ewie ya pekin kran ye tu osika e de agu nsam right after that no boso mesika wo dia no eye empemanim umpewe na apede fa anai nya wo moto no a lances bia kama wo hia smartphone sei wawie a kire ni wanya adwuma no aye kama 0242 212 767 0242 212 767 na wanya hotel company limited amwa pa adwuma e de amount ma minidim ene akoso aduo ya na so ye power specialist heba hospital ya de bi e fra ye brebo ne ye nsa abo no ho ne de wo ye ho adwuma fatty liver hepatitis prostate say enlarge sign also fibro kidney eno ntino de aduro bi aba ye fa na sk ba bia yefo no dwa wo koduro bia no e be yi de afri ho de amount mo amoto liver care no mo nsha se liver condition bia no problem bia ba ho no eno na ekobo ankofo se adwuma ebonti ya tunu din caretakers ene ye fiada chat na to yes ya less ye de wuram mudu no nyina no abusua ba maduru anwumere nso abedi empaso agro eno nti bomodin na kopagiri kagiri heba Mr and capsules ba ma eyi sisi no mama ya anwumere achaye nondu na chese suhum sawam wo bo adwuma kama ye bomodin friend was 0244 544 4422 0200 3838 31 na wonya power specialist heba hospital franco die adomno a wogusu wuram wose twaade na mente wo so buy na discount no enko emfama wo de okọ na Nokia na okope bie akonya da ho Samsung iPhones type bia wo pe ye was smart TV 32 to 100 inch franco ni air condition wo ho church freezers washing machine microwaves CCTV camera na chese monitor video anytime anywhere boy juma gadindim gadem wo wie ne sa no na chese was thank you for the world so sweet abrantiam thank you for the world so sweet mama feel langa bello yeah koklo ajaba juwa nkrabatare ba ko ho adum old macon kofuo clinic new kejetia na chese ne manyina aye kama na de nka ka 12 de nka ka be kama pa ne yesi form ntem enti hye so sa wuram ho de a na chese wo friend number 0245 316969 0245 316969 0560 684147 na wonya Franco nyama pane nyina bia to e wone branches amede ema wono Roxas Roofing Self-Lock IBR IDT tar sheet ya aluminium coated plain sheet ɛne wɔn alozing papapa colours ne deɛ wɔpɛ ɛne ɛbɛyɛ de ama woɔ wɔn tra 36 kilometers abusua tie ne yie yɛde nyɛma ne yɛkɔ akɔsusu de ama wo a ɛyɛ free wotra ketewa bi ɛne yɛbɛgye wo yɛwie ne saa pa a yɛne wakɔ agreement yɛba wo site hɔ a wobɛma yɛ nafua enum pɛ yɛde yɛ production no yɛba site hɔ no nyɛma yɛtumi yɛ wɔ site hɔ no bi no ɛyɛ roofing sheet ceiling joint plasterboard pop cement nationwide wo frɛ yɛn wɔ 0544 338 042 0201 164 645 ɛberɛ a wɔbɔ mmɔden aduru adakɔgya akye wei no adwuso road hɔ a na mabɛhu sɛ first junction no a yɛ right adjacent the taxi rank no yɛn nkorabata no baako wɔ hɔ mo a monam mampɔnten office no after the fitting shop waduru aboa so close to toll booth no baako nso hyɛ hɔ sunya ne deɛ night market yɛbɛn traffic light no ase ɛna tamale ɛno nso nkorabata no baako wɔ hɔ ɛdin no remaini rocksters roofing ɔmo ɛna ɛyɛ adwuma no kama ɛdin no yɛ dr danga natural health care complex adwuma a wɔbɔ no nyinaa ne sɛ wɔto ne bu ase na wɔyɛ anatomy ne environment nti wɔtiti adeɛ ɛfɛ ne sɛ STI ho no ɛbɛsi ɛnɛ wɔda so yɛ numero ɔno obiara nsa ne ho ti ne ɛsɛ sɛ ɛnam nsayadeɛ wakɔ hospital ɛne ɛso infections bi aba yɛkɔ kyɛke ne sɛ ɛyɛ STI a to fa wo ma so ɛyɛ STI wokɔ pɛ watu nsa wodi agorɔ sɛ owedi a o sɛ nyɛ hwee nyɛ yadeɛ de meto fam nti mepɛ kyerɛ kwan a abusua wodi ma ne nyɛ kɛse ɛyɛ kɛse nyinaa no na sɛ be anifra no na ɛkɔ so infertility na ɛkɔ so wo skin no na ɛno nso problem ɛɛba ho sɛ yɛwɔ a ne wobɛhu no sɛ painful urination wodwo nso a ne mo hyehyew ebia ne nso fita bi di akyire wobɛhu sɛ ne nyinaa nyɛma ɛnkɔ yie bɔmmɔden sɛ wobɛkɔ dr dank aso ɛyɛ ɛwɔ pakyitrɛdɛ number 2 waduru hɔ awia ne sa 0244 017 556 0266 593 330 na wadu danga healthcare natural compress na kyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛma atumi ayɛ kama ɛwɔ hɔ ɛde ama wo na tiɛniye useless enterprise kɔna so yɛ na kɔpɛ generator no bi si akyire sɛ wo rente anaasɛ wobɔ mmɔden atɔ ɛyɛ afebɔɔ ɛnsɛe ɛno nti bɔ mmɔden brand bi a wopɛ no yɛwɔ bi awia so ɛyɛ afrɛ yɛn nneɛma install genses no bi mfama free of charge yɛwie a 1 year warranty na no nso ɛda akyire 0203 005498 0248 169 258 na no nso waduru hɔ ɛyɛ international mama abe mpanyin si deɛ wɔkɔ aten deɛ wɔba nso aten hwan na ɛka nokora no kyerɛ wɔ me ɛna medi ho adanseɛ de akyerɛ wɔ tana so apatapa new site junction wobɛwura hɔ a maame yɛfɛ no sɛ abe na kwan so si so a abe yɛate aka wo so kɔteka ne so sane sɛ ɛtwerɛ yɛ abɔnsamfo ne aba afiadeɛ aseɛ bɛkɔ na abusua no mɔdem ho afiri yɛ ntɔ adeɛ wɔ hɔ yɛ maware fie hɔ na fie hɔ kora dendenden a ne nyinaa no ɛne sɛ gye sɛ mode hyɛ no aba na afei abe ahwɛ no seke sɛ no ɛnɛ bibirem nkurɔfoɔ yɛde mu ba ɛnɛ amanɔne yɛde nkurɔfoɔ ba sansa asade na ayɛ nkohwea bi asa yi nanso yɛ dukan ɛna ɔde ɛtu aseɛ tifa seke sɛ ne sekelafoɔ no sɛdeɛ moka no no yɛmfa no nso ɛmfa mmra diabetes yarebɔne tutumirika na fa wodeɛ no bra wodeɛ no akɔdu sɛ yɛbɛtwa wo nsa yɛbɛtwa wo nan ama nneɛma nkɔ yi a momɔdem na afei momfa mmra nti ne nyinaa mu ka ho a wɔbi yɛ saa nneɛma yi na wo se fa pressure no bra a yɛkɛtoa bi ulcer hepatitis pulse typhoid menstrual problems ɛyɛ monday to friday wɔtena se a nɔnso kai na wɔtena se a nɔpa paa no awie huebe na onum na no nso ɔsɔre nkonnwa so frɛ no ɛwɔ 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe 0243 345 392 0506 460 208 yes I'm stretching kakra na ɛyɛ yonak digital ɛna mekamfo ɛde ama wo sɛsiɛ tie wo prono sɛ woyɛyɛ no carpenterfoɔ no yɛ no wood bi nnua deɛ ne ɛde bɛyɛ ma wɔ problem ne ho wodeɛ no yɛ nadeɛ obi deɛ no yɛ ne wooden steel anaasɛ local made doors ɛno bi ɛna wayɛ a abusuadeɛ yɛn yɛbɛtumi ayɛ de ama wɔ no sɛ namba na mede ma wɔ no wɔbɛfrɛ sɛ yɛ na mohwɛ ho yi wɔ tv no so yes wobɛhu sɛ ɔbaa no duru hɔ a na n'ani agye dɛdɛdɛdɛ fɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛ yɛfɛ no sɛ hyɛ akorɔmfoɔ abufuo akorɔmfoɔ no obɛgyina ho a wohu sɛ kraman kɔsi samena ho a ɔno a wɔntumi mfa nyɛ hwee na wosi ho saa ne yɛkɔ hɔ a yɛbɔ mmɔden kɔyɛ yie deɛ ne sɛ wodɔɔ no wɔ hɔ dada yɛkɔ a ne yɛtu ne yɛde wei no abɔ ho de ama wo deɛ wopɛ ne sɛ ebia woduru fie a wodu anim bɛhwɛ so sei wohu sɛ pono no abie de ama wo Ubu was the mempe no, me pe fingerprint, and on see ye edimount. Will be per card, what the hair swap then on soon be. Ubu hayemo code in front of some famano. When you are connected your two phones, so baby I will be ano, Hunia, Elcoso, Ewo Chono, and Unutuno, Natasuho. Umpe na pedian. We're busy a down through. Nami yena battery no crash bino, say Kowu, 9 to me as Messi, original kino, Bracho, and no see standby, Edaho, Edemount. From Obima Son Yakra, Ediaba, nti site bia, hotel bia, and now most sano, school bia, mo ye bank no, insu for no, Obia was a sunny dear, one cast of fear ho, but madam, Nakope, you're not digita, need any be, na fesi honomo. Ye co close to DVLA, was hills, more, new wages and a making. Ya fre, now the Utuo, the autonomous Kumakono, ebe 0507 242 299 0553 892 370 SM Bitters for short, and none of legend Edebe Twaso Edi Amamo make a show say Sisia na wo complain wo mono usisi gyina so a abusua wo ha no what in 80% na de from san say Sisia boyan ametumi adwuma bia ye pese ye wie nso no anadwoye ma no benya so emfaso wo a nkwamo no odoma nkoma dum bi fashion ti aye low abafom wo a wo sha ase gidigidi wompam na nso be kakra bi water so premature for no modie no libido no ebi ni ho at the low eno ntimo modem na mkope SM Bitters na momfa entu ase baby atu odro bia no hye nso eye Edu Herbal Clinic ena eye kofa baya wakode SM Bitters amenhia ede aba 0243 989 368 0243 989 368 0201 044 221 nano so what me edro the legend
Tino
so dia my boss
go difference on the 14
how many sir
West Ham
many na
33
but good
and
she said go to the bad weekend chill mo and so massage
no matter
50
on no move back now jay switch one have a share okay it is on just na sent to me just na
money more match
Jakwa.
Oh, okay.
Next week. You need to go.
I film the Dibia Baba Kasiaka Sipuni to be said.
Nazis will be anywhere. Go there to be a bit. Ah, so one with that, you know, back. It will be a bit. You know, that's it. Zach,
a Prince or ECG.
Prince.
Prince. Now, I got as manager before I got as it. Oh, we. Oh, on the ECG offense saying, run about on them.
And I mean, just a minute.
Oh, M1 passer.
Oh, M1, I don't know what it might be.
Oh, the one day, Prince, the Fia, until
I was a president.
And the only Fia to be him say,
I mean, the minute. That's almost
oh, Jibon, no, born again,
born
again, no. So when they I don't know so light as some dear Prince Oberhand and simple light as some dear.
Yeah,
it's Yawisha Prince Osumuku be happy baby and then now
and
then a baby and tea. I was now. Yeah, quiet, but we are. Rumor so Eddie Yabant and the quick
the president was a bad moon.
Oh, say teach him.
Rumor man, the
only boy for Lebra. Also, on your and one sister, or son sister, or the rumor man on to say and sister.
Oh, yes, there was more rumor, didn't be anything.
Or say and sister.
And now sister, baby, that's a good journey.
Where's Evelyn Mensa, aka Nanaba, a service personnel at Echuma Kwauma SHS. Aha. T. Slice. Yes.
Okay, what can the emperor be? Shema born. And nay, Madame Fufeno, Tiawa Ventures. And also send it back. The friend Immaculate was said to two a day. Immaculate was said to a day. Immaculate war. University of Energy and Resources, Natural Resources. You know.
You
know, or say Tiawa ba.
Etini bani.
Tiawa.
Wow.
Ba Immaculate was 82. Immaculate was 82 at there, and then Immaculate birthday.
Oh, correct.
If it's Tiawa ho.
Correct. Yeah, fine.
As your sanity.
Fine.
Yeah, like okay, I know Immaculate birthday. Immaculate enjoy the day. And I born young I check a crabby that the abadia. Kwesiada na a year, Mr. Frank, 1 year. Sister Rama. Born and answer Basaya Neko. I'm not near your can't once and I am fantastic.
Kwesiada na yene 1 year
or free more. Near in a bush for.
And I want Captain okay.
Nti Kwesiada honey when's a born ademano bones and near my own interest no and tenor free na is okay no so yeah what the baby song was all the bassa there
assembly no
yeah who is anti and cry one no sister Ra and Frank Abusiafo. Okay. 1 year anniversary of the late Frank Ajiman. Okay. F20. Unzo poku idea. Omom komo number we abobom.
F20.
F20. Poku I require na audio number. TM so we equal my number. And no Sunday second match. E wo mbe ya sorry wo. Mwamasi Roman Catholic Church.
Okay.
My reception. E wo the residence. Plus 14 block A.
Okay.
I was fantastic. Captain, I'm not going to. I hope it's Sunday. Captain, for sorry, but
on team enjoy qua. And you say,
oh, why are
I say 1 year no, and you say, and you so.
Yeah, another one. Too much of it.
So, Andra, I started la offense in Italian Serie A game back so. Na Ukraine me ni. Say it's similar to Umbo shop. Papa. Watching them is
very good 30 minutes or so. I feel the number Bologna for I take over the game. So game. Pressure on the two place in land. Play bend the wall center backs and then the left Kakano.
Pavlovich.
As a boy back on the Tata.
Necessary can go in where this kind of defending. You don't at the highest level. I was surprised na no na ye je no say Real Madrid ne dem say Real Madrid dey compensate the defender na no say story be by say Real Madrid will not go and sign Pavlovich. You know, second goal elementary defending. A center back, you should be able to notice and also know everything around you, especially at that kind of danger area. Kwa mama ndo you fan ho e den better put ball to let me do one am say. Again, you see how they want to set up and play. And then modern day football so too say ball with just two natural midfielders because kind of fast ball Elana up now for Fana and Randes and Obi Musa Ekonchen. Then playing Joao Felix as a number 10. So on number support. This midfield ain't me no be a ball because one defensively they will be weak. They will lack a lot of men in the middle to defend. It's Ushaya. If you from time now, Bologna for no charge almost no. They were struggling to cope with them because only men in the middle to be able to play against Bologna. It's so too na ya power ball na be like say a team like AC Milan. Who's a team kasa dey kitchen bit match at any point in time. But not to dominate you and put you under set pressure. I meant I say no.
Okay, why when ye?
Try
to all be claps.
Oh,
take it to be dominate you no.
No, I'm to sign a football here.
And you guys don't market to be.
Yes, on what you want piano ko shechiri. Now piano, no ball, no how to survive against a smaller team. No, we don't. Team Kese doesn't play football like that. And Andra, I think their team doesn't have a balance because how a coach and person set up the team, you know, and more lack a balance and defensively so too. They are very poor. Set defense way. I'm not surprised. Champions League moment me survive because set defense team from at any highest level be you be you from because you be conceding goals and you can't survive. I'm not surprised. Say Bologna, Milan, omu show man by 2 goals 1 ama Milan Champions League hope no ayɛ deɛ paa ɛnso ɛde ama ɔmo ɛwɔ hɔ no
yɛnhwɛ Italian Serie A no bon na yɛnhwɛ Milan hopes yes ya dashi na yɛmpa yɛnka asɛm yɛnhwɛ bon bɛtumi anya Serie A table na ma ya because maybe sɛ mehwɛ hopes no as against other hopes
over the 8th almost 41 points.
Milan
more 8th almost 41 points.
8 with 41 points.
Yes.
How many points with top 4?
8.
Almost 8 points.
Juventus at 49 under the 4th.
8 points. How many matches left?
About 26 until say 38 until got 12 matches to go.
12 matches, 36 points at stake. And you think they can't?
They can't.
8 points, possible 36. You know. Yes, Anna, sorry.
Sanity, possible 36.
Until yeah, Oma AC Milan down. I think the table is here.
Yeah.
So Omo, I was Juventus, Lazio, Bologna, Fiorentina. The teams, 4 teams in the down anymore. When you just say similar what it is, given the tradition, the pedigree of the team. Pedigree. Pedigree of it. Omun team ma.
What I be say we are doing. O share team no. I do be I have a pedigree no. They are question chances here because the omun money em match omun pedigree no. And based on omun money there, a bad thing say. Yes, even though I cut 12 matches.
42, 44 and no anymore.
David said
one match.
David go to no 49. And then yet even though Juventus a bubble draw, but Juventus.
Lazio 47.
Juventus league on bossing team be our Serie A anymore. We are why all the Champions League by Serie A anymore or your champion. And today do Juventus Atlanta they no go area want to catch Atlanta. And today the easiest targets on Juventus are all 49. 8 points different. But Juventus will reach a stage where they will use the experience. And the tough one there, based on how Omubo money in them too, I think say out. And yeah, or meet me, and a question there.
Now we was it is so good that CBI out.
Oh, they were out. Or out. Okay. At it, your question, but yeah.
33.
Oh, yes,
almost come from Africa.
Mr. Tom, I think one of the biggest mistakes Manchester United did was bringing Onana
from the coach, you know.
Bringing Onana to the club. One of the biggest mistakes are United and he said, "Oh, Pam, a friend is saying David here."
Like it to Negasi.
Na wakofa Andrew Onana.
No, but Zaki to Negasi.
Oh, me and me say. Some sa power no man support.
Okay, sen go for say. As a goalkeeper na ekon. It's Spanish no. He was the best goalkeeper considered or had the least.
Dinga kan.
But also no nimbo no bo.
Yeah, coach no, and I say onimbo no bo. At that time, they say support because we thought say
the coach was making a good
but the mafia no, you say mistake ni say unum dentia Amorim survive at United. He has insisted on a principle. The very day of changing the principle, he will be sacked. Ten Hag struggled because other principle by offer a ball playing goalkeeper by no. Oba ball be 1 2 3 be anya ye na legends in media for the gun to sa. Then he changed the principle and understanding of how he wants to play football. And Onana now some pass on anya ye. Onana wasn't passing again. No Onana Jibona bim. Meanwhile you brought him to come and pass.
Certain had already can't say he joined the wrong club.
No, Mr. Amorim, not a hack. Amorim, can't have.
John, they don't know why mistake rather than.
Oh, yeah, say, or accept it, say, sideways because not a difficult job for him to come and do.
So it was a wrong decision.
Mr. Joe, David here in 12 years, and making 17 errors leading to a goal.
But don't forget, that was a good Manchester United days.
Debbie,
sometimes.
The same period now.
I'll come. No. Those were the days where the days Manchester United were doing well.
David, he only played in only 2 Man United good season. baako United or second and or league in baako the aka ni nyinaa no
2030 say he was in the
I am make no ono but if you work on he has been in the team now you did the 6th ni 5th ni bi ni you know
this is the worst time Unana time we are statistics but I want us to come to some realities here that period the Man U was not like this. I mean, that's what I was about to mention, saying, no, maybe 14, 15, that. No matter so, like it is now. And to the next form, no fast statistics now. Ube, on so I saves, no, but only the year one I saves.
No, the year. Apart from no saves the year,
errors leading to goal.
Saves the year. Saves the.
Why saves the same way?
The year I saves
within the same period.
Yeah. I saves
Onana so chichi balls.
But the year was exceptional in terms of saves making. Okay. And then now he was the best in the Premier League, saying save board here. But now almost on him pass it. So by saying fans and Chibon he was the best. Exactly. Because as I make and say, if in 2 years a goalkeeper makes an error leading, we say where they an error, or an commit error, I'm say United. Now in just 2 years we are 12 a problem. So in just 2 years, we now have 12 errors for United to consider. Shenano, this was game way. But Jim Wyman tells us where Onana was going. Your player was under control. Now Bimu was trying to blame Dogu. You can't blame him because no, he was the new was a ball. So he will see you. He was under control. Then Onana said, "Oh, you then Dogu pass the ball. So I don't crash no go 1-0." It I think say. In the summer, one area that say Amorim, I shall not work it out. Yeah. So I now or the reliable goalkeeper to come in because so far on an shown say with United, Sabod rebuild now coach and person. So Oprah. Oprah onanka yehwe ni senka season be ndi obedi dem bia ba on so pra.
No na go bench.
Oh yeah, because he has shown say at least by Alta Bahindra shown say at least. Or the poor more confidence now the General against Aston or Emirates. Says now abandon on that day. A year Arsenal free more on that day, no. Actually says a woman acquaintance to obey me abu pa. As time ago say you better run in no. Now interesting. Saka 30 how many points to play for? 33 in the Premier League. Now Liverpool only 21 out of those to win the Premier League. And say one day fixtures not to you understand why why Ateta even Ateta say they say they are saying the 30 as a coach there you can't just come out and concede especially when there is
coach we am concede
o say
mom 15 grand concede I don't that can concede
oh say onyo bi ha reality so but say okay fixtures now
you know why Ateta is doing that you know or at least the second position might not even be assured. So statistical challenge growth was as the everybody election presidential candidate consider.
I say bibia.
Who consider pay? I had the account grass in BC. Yeah. That your films had the audio
games now can so even consider. Because games in the doors, points are doors.
11 games in the Premier League there. No, the league Obi.
No, yeah, points and doors.
Liverpool 2 games before Omni Newcastle. And on Commodore 6 points, Commodore 4, Omni 2. Liverpool 2 games which are mass 6 points. Villa and Nottingham Forest. There may be a calculation. And yes, Minkasa Memo need that so. But then better me say number of matches in Akan. You know him say you show Liverpool form now. Eden say Aston ebe kwa sign Liverpool Eden pa because of born at Liverpool bono but at the same time so we a coach aka 10 matches so we ma bontin ma can say obi lead you here no we yes akwa you are not showing respect to club now coaching unshow respect to club now coaching. And said they work no. It's football. Even though maybe a Liverpool jira no, Eden Bukayo beba polo.
Say no more next week.
About 5-6 games and Sana Bukayo about that time Liverpool for no. Omo de Conti. Oh yeah, Teta. Zaki to Sana also beka.
Obeya isem kakra.
But here na bet na be analyze the game ni there. In Pepe say Liverpool ball now match omo.
Before the final cast over my is dead body. Na iso be kasa bi o mana. Ojina o chance answer. Razak we na encourage bu hono man. Yeah, it's similar and then they over respond.
Oh, the man ko.
So Bologna
omo coach ni
Vincenzo Italiano. On a day a Fiorentina the last 2 seasons odomabo a Conference League finals.
Akwan press in home.
A very good coach, very good coach.
O defenders the confidence are over the stable power.
Already this season this season Omo the semi-final of the Coppa Italia. Omo yi Atlanta frame at the quarter final of the Coppa Italia. Yes, AB are now in fourth to say the Tiago Mortedi, you know. But there are other competitions where improve Bologna team. No, Omo a good Champions League season. Their first appearance in the Champions League since they two in the Champions League. Omo good results already. Omo out of the competition. But Bema Boada, se Ushe Vincenzo Italiano with Bologna matches our mabo against top sides in the Italian Serie A. Aside club FNS Napoli, Amushe Bologna. Mr. Tohomo results. Omuko the Juventus are J Arena, Ekobo 2-2 against Juventus. Omoshe Atlanta 1-0. Omuni Interbo 2-2 was San Siro. Omuko share Roma 3-2 was Stadio Olimpico. And Omni Atlanta Sabo 1-1. Enti Mizoto, this is a club Oma finding a way to get results against top teams in Italian Serie A. And then Omo share Milan 2-1. But I feel say watching the game carefully. Mizoto Minizo he game ni yepa.
Watch everything.
By the first goal, they say ref never for no man there. And the attack leading to the second goal. Say boy neko
equalizer.
Yes.
And they offside.
A boy player answer.
On the way.
The second goal a try line. Kofisa kitu abetra wonka. Babu na boy na ko out. Dada. Asana throw neighbor no. Why they are saying out here working?
Big team one players here to off.
They are saying now OT here working.
Away my born me emudia here.
Last time I say a red
card. Say
emudia na born yes man unia na say we issue.
Na enye good performance from Milan. And unteki the credit away from Bologna based on how Musi fight here. To overturning Milan lead Ebeshe 2-1. But there are some mistakes say of referees to across the teams. It's not possible say team be a good day. And not possible say team be a match be a good day. Sometimes we be ugly football to know your results. But Osha Milan team ni carefully. Yes, obe criticizing Milan be right because looking at the players I want Milan no and your position no madano. Players now want Milan no. No, I some perform better than this. And common in Napoli ni Inter because by individual players, Milan were better players than Napoli. Yes, individual players, they have better players than Napoli.
1-on-1.
Yes. It is a criticize team based on how I perform this season. Now you are right. But the best me say, aside referees controversies in this annual More be and taking the credit away from Bologna. They have been a good side, especially against big oppositions in the Italian Serie A. Now, the Amana here now watch the matches aka, any points aka, any Milan, position, baby. So betting rat off and something rat off. So Italian Serie A in the last 4 seasons actually Debbie, especially for the top 4 position. You be the first 3 if you only afraid do the 4th no. 4 teams and qualify into the Champions League. Okay. Eti remember what I say far from the 2020-2021 Italian Serie A season now. Top 4 teams in the league. Inter the first with 91 points. AC Milan the second with 79 points. Atlanta the third with 78 and Juve the 4th with 78. It's Yemfa Juve 4th no more and number of points on my body 78 no more DA. Then let's move to 2021-2022. Milan winning the Italian Serie A with 86 points. Inter Tosum with 84 points. Napoli third with 79 points and Juventus in 70 points, 4th position. 2023-2024, Inter in 89 points by winning the league. Milan the second with 76 points. Juventus the third with 54 points, and then Atlanta in 72 points. So we the 2022-2023, 2022-2023, Milan the 4th, omunya 70 points. The actually say in the last 4 seasons of Italian Serie A no say opesa we part of the top 4. Now the 4th position no targeter. Opesa the last Champions League spot. Oh the Serie A log now. So you need 70 points. 70. And ka matches na aka ne de. Any points na aka no. E matches ni mu no. Ka beti aka say oh Milan betimi anya. But Milan in their last 5 matches, and you're convincing. There were certain players at beginning of the season, they were putting up world-class performance. Obi to say a Tijani Riders. Now or chef for fun as a method. Obi to say for fun. I'm a land fan from Monaco. Same thing. Christian Pulisic. Even though Rafael will know it on and off. But Mr. Otuo, it was okay. Yadru stager, aside Milan war players, the top players within the team are not performing. And on the money is difficult for AC Milan. No, the top players are not performing. And can stage where you dream, and I will expect to big boys some Bema resource. And on the Milan chances of getting the last spot, a 4th position here difficult. And can we share recent results there? Katax and anything. Because this is a season we in Napoli and Inter Milan are my consistent kakra. Mizoto check the last 10 games. Number of points that Juve are dropping. Number of points even Atlanta that third are dropping. Number of points that Lazio are dropping. Fiorentina 3 weeks ago, Mizoto, they were occupying the 4th position. Now they are 7th. But the issue is why am I Milan that confidence no? Say matches na can the points ne woman no. You can achieve the 70 and answer 70 plus. And those players, some players now to mama sadie no. Omuntimi mo. Okay. And now look at you Hernandez. Look at Rafael Leao. Pulisic be mo hwe no. João Felix hwe no. Striker ye koto tete yi. Nti
Hernandez na Madrid pen no.
Hernandez. Madrid for pen no.
And then I say, so all people say United.
I doubt.
Say doubt. Say so.
Oh, say United there.
So do you must over 2 or Kimbo right?
Say Zakito so much to away.
Oza.
I saw my left wing back.
No, we are 2 and there's never cast it. We are 2 and there's very rejected.
Okay. Players' ambition and club's achievement at the end of every single season. Ababa a big headache to any football. Oti headache ka me de Arsenal be example. Yes. Just imagine say Arsenal be caught 3 consecutive seasons without Champions League football. Arsenal better lose Bukayo Saka.
And then Saliba.
Arsenal better lose Saliba. Arsenal better lose Martin Odegaard. Chelsea face a big headache be. And so too. If Chelsea are not going to be part of the top 4 or the Premier League and headache near Kupama. So Chelsea enya Champions League football next season.
Potential destination.
A lot of clubs will come in.
England and come.
And
Now,
then
City.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we want to go back to City.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, usually almost kind of purchases. If you have followed Liverpool, the best one be City, but I don't know whether people want to go back.
What baby an American?
City back.
Yes.
Manchester United. So
What's the problem? Then I say the moment I'm to play an what personal ambition as a footballer.
national team.
And we Kopama we Jina Park so bobo. Also our swag. Ofu say we was our level now at the point there's only an individual award. Or no be on our players no to no ofu say aside team now obono. That's why the star boy of the team. And no one also no. That's why achieve
how he left City.
Aha, on the match no. Eti so about 2 continuous seasons without Champions League football. Everybody be headache at Chelsea because player never start here more pressure.
But team also call for Kopama Paddock United.
Oh no, Oja Chelsea no United.
Chelsea no, they no my.
Ah, na say Chelsea kwa there. Eh possible na see.
Na United is far bigger than Chelsea.
At the end I hear discuss no. Any matter of we kese na ye hwan. The year can say na say Chelsea is bigger than City. Anameboa.
Yes. Maybe.
But topic na discuss is here a Champions League football. Okay. Any player personal achievement of
Chelsea and Champions League.
It is a Chelsea and Champions League. Now Kopama a Champions League club also on Manchester United.
No, but they don't say United don't qualify, so they qualify.
Now,
they are playing the Europa League. They are another route. United are playing the Europa League.
Okay.
That's unfree.
Onye.
And so unfree.
So onye.
So unfree.
I'm so onye. United qualify for Champions League. It could be a possible destination.
Why?
Because maybe also Kopama go back to City.
Everything possible.
With Pep Guardiola around.
Everything possible. Now Guardiola yana kofa gondo and buy.
Also one day he went good
and one transfer Guardiola now confess say ha no Kopama. Because that club know a lot of hopes in him. Even though he was not getting playing time no Kopama no open. But at least and this is a player too. Even though the last few weeks when you're bad the Ikaka there, but when you won the Premier League in the last 2 seasons, I think the best time performance in the Premier League the last 2 seasons you cannot take Kopama out. And when the match Chelsea team is to Hame supporters in the demonstration, sometimes you understand them. Say supporters when they are being spoiled by winning trophies every single season, na club needs to standard we. Now ye change of management or change of ownership. Now we own and now ba. That means to you are not achieving. You might have your plan. A crowd person with the audit team in the first. Yes, every crowd project, Who the ofu say Premier League move winning the next 10 years. In 10 years, the supporters don't play because Abramovich, Odi 4th club Pamu coach, Odi 2nd of Pamu coach.
One.
No, yes, Obi Abu no be so kwemu ya ede.
One come na
Juventus ne Atlanta nkomo no on Gasperini. And also be idea be start pa na say.
Juventus play Gasperini.
Yeah. On say Oyomunipa is their man. Or handle on youth team for almost 9 years.
What would now tell Thiago Motta?
So the pressure is mountain.
Yeah, first season.
Pressure never especially after Coppa Italia. Oma show mono. On said they are far away from making a significant impact. Omo competing for the Italians we are, and they feel that now they are not close to it, which is one problem. Number 2, the UEFA Champions League. Now I say
I like the way Ofio.
Yeah, I like Ofio. Now we're filming the UEFA Champions League. Now again, we're saying about Coppa Italia. No, my Empoli UEFA film. I'm going to say that
in 2 weeks.
Yes, I'm going to say Monday Bono. Some man a chance there. In fact, don't forget Juventus. The Andrew Pirlo. He won the Coppa Italia for them. By the end of the day, they felt that to none modern ball for maybe Mauricio Sarri won the Italian Serie A, but yes, still Juventus for Pamon. That is the standard at Juve to Ometrato when it comes to modern ball. Now, there now we Atlanta. The recent battle between Ademola Lookman and Gasperini,
and the boy is scoring.
Yes, and Gasperini at a point, AI and the class the one he might have to leave for the boy to stay. And then I say Juventus for no so tete hu say there be almost standard near high. And the Andrew Pirlo, you know, based on the kind of managers of Mapamomo, or don't forget even Max Allegri, despite the Allegri, no Mujana Quine. Yeah, Hessen, no Mabeko. On one case as a person, he want to come back to Juventus and make a case for himself. Or handle a youth team for 9 years, from 1994 to 2003. No, the youth team coach for Atlanta, for Juventus. And when you had the opportunity to coach their main team, and wakwa namana Atlanta ajinamana chere wiase nyina what he can do, especially with a young talent and a limited budget.
Big budgets
On say Juventus don't really spend that big. They can get
they
some,
do.
Juventus some spend. 1 or 2 key stars.
Ronaldo they don't spend that big thing.
The average signing from Juventus collectively far away.
By Italian
for the
standards.
Italian standard. For the Italian standard, fine. But
Europe, I'm competing with the top leagues. Vlahovic, I'm to 75 million pounds.
oh, how many?
Maybe Chiesa. And you matter of showing interest.
75 million.
So what's the
Ronaldo 100 million.
Juventus signing.
Chiesa, I'm to
When you say spending, well, how City spend? Well, how PSG spend?
Abnormal.
Also, that is the standard for spending.
No, that's abnormal.
Juventus more and I say Liverpool. Liverpool can go in for Virgil van Dijk. Oh, but City within one period can sign 2 centre backs to fix their problem. But Liverpool call high for Van Dijk.
But they have big budgets.
No,
they can buy any player they want.
Liverpool then. Liverpool call high for Bakwa. That same the rest to be yes. So, for instance, look at the Liverpool midfield when they were reconstructing it. But who say no? But look at how City and your man fast. So how Omafa heat they are trying to fix it.
City in PSG in
Let's
let's look at the average.
Per
big
average,
club, average big club in
per
Europe.
average, yes, sure. They will come to maybe the B class in terms of spending. Anybody City more star. No?
How many teams are there?
Say 800 win your teams be brave. But to look at how Chelsea recently spent over $1 billion. PSG, Juventus won't do that. For instance, I say Bayern Munich. Moto you Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich a club. I might say Liverpool.
I'm supposed to say Juventus.
Sanity. But no matter but the rest to be management.
They are bigger budgets.
No, it's not about the budget. You know what I'm saying? America say, look at how Chelsea spent. Look at how City spending. Barcelona, for instance, a cautious spending. Ultimately, you're free spending list. But omunye that crazy spending.
So that's where Juventus are.
Sa level ni be no more that. But what's the idea? They give the chance to young guys to promote them to develop. And a Juventus team that was saying they feel that they have certain talents. They will need a manager to bring the best in them. Look at the Oyerepa Atlanta. How he's bringing the best in players. Obia Jane said they are fading off.
You will not agree.
And they believe, Misoto, they believe that if they get him, he can get them to compete. Because Atlanta, they are competing for the Italians.
It's Europa Cup.
Misoto say,
if you spend like Atlanta, you win the Europa Cup.
But said that budget to be there. But he has the chance to improve players.
So is there any club in Italy almost spending more? They will spend more than Juve.
Italian teams to almost spending power no form.
So Juve are champions there in terms
almost
of
spending power no form. But for instance, we me check Italian teams no. Obe ba na bia Nottingham krane e bia AC spending ya boso. Oh, Mr. I share average. No, Mr. I check it. Check
360 million in 2 seasons.
Now check AC.
AC almost spend you.
The EPL teams ne spending no. Even the big guys ne Juve no Italy the omba omobre. So let's see how Thiago Motta better turn in your to save himself in the coming days, because Juventus for any abre say this is an opportunity they won't let go moving forward. Now so on say almost sometimes yes I dey be kuta who so mfaso. Now AC Milan had Max Allegri. After Carlo Ancelotti from 2001 to 2008, that was one of the longest year coach or manager AC.
Okay,
from 2000.
311.
So to compare
in 2 seasons.
So compare that to
Nottingham Forest here 360 in 2 seasons.
So you see the point I'm trying to make. Now Carlo Ancelotti was a stable one for AC for years. Okoye Leonardo by went to be Denmark's Allegri. So from 2010 to 2014 was Max Allegri. Also so move for 4 years. And he won them the Italian Serie A. He won them the Supercoppa Italia. Now after Max Allegri, AC Milan at a point, even though they had an aging squad during the Max Allegri days, the fans were saying they believe they need more than what Max Allegri now will deliver on the field of play. They will Allegri the Okoye after AC with Juventus, taking them to 2 finals or maintaining their dominance after Conte. Their Conte started here. Then Max Allegri was pushed out of Club FN AC Milan. After Max Allegri, AC Milan bet try 8 coaches in 4 years, and none of them never came. From Tassotti to Seedorf to Inzaghi, Mihalovic, Vicente Montella, Gattuso. When we have a firm, they were not able to manage the AC Milan team that long, that ambition that AC or Metinyaye. No to honor Stefano Pioli by. And when Pioli by, he won AC the Italian Serie A. He took them to the Champions League semi-final. And the AC Milan fans, including striker, it's almost started Epa Stefano Pioli Chow. On Nadia, Yampamono, and life after Pioli. And ya quiet to say,
why did you leave?
Pioli. Semi-final Pioli. Last season, or the second for AC Milan. This is the manager on Yadia. And on Yadia. Now the conversation is players. The same people now. Must Pioli Yadia, Yampamu Pioli no. Now the convo is about players because now AC Milan, they were struggling to get a manager to fix their problem. Almost 3 months, no more. None of the managers was fixing, including old players. Seedorf is an old player. Gattuso, old player. Inzaghi, old player. They believe that the old player, Ambra, now Umber revival the spirit. So to a place, they were exceptional under Carlo Ancelotti during the reigning days of AC Milan. Stefano Pioli came in, won you the league, semi-final in the Champions League, and second, I see 18 points between Onuni and Inter Milano. Second and AC Milan, and after Pioli, in less than a season, Oma for 2 coaches. And then Sergio Conceição. And then Sergio Conceição, they are complaining.
I wasn't wrong.
It's even possible. Honestly, the future is unclear. So after 1 season, AC Milan have had 2 coaches from Fonseca to Conceição. And now they are even having
emotional.
And the point is, or if he was the problem, why is that the new coaches are not fixing it? If Pioli was the problem.
Pioli had enough time. Coaches
or justify no.
After a long period.
Coach no former Pioli by. Coach no former Pioli by. Gianpaolo will take you over from Gattuso. A season before Gianpaolo take over, and Gattuso the Milan the 5th. MXA Champions League teams near worse than Gianpaolo. But the reason why. The management decided, so let's go with Pioli. No matter the results, never. Now they are supporting us. Right. But the obedi who you say. Born it TT. Now they say Pioli wa meba.
Oman show up. The big boys did not show up.
Then acquire to say. Car na e kwata kwa na e kata na wasem. The size mizo to he. Mama example. Pioli last 2 seasons at the club. Pioli last 2 seasons at the club. Obed. 2022, 2023, and at 20 Diana Juventus for 2 more points and Sana Milan about top 4.
Last 3 seasons.
The 3 seasons ago.
Yes. And aside the Juventus deduction, Milan were 5th on the Serie A log. Last season, Milan spent a lot, and the target was to win the Serie A. Even at Real Madrid, when you are a Real Madrid coach, no matter the number of trophies you win, what's now 1 season? Emma closest rival show 6 times. 6 times. At the point, to Milan, Treffium as a solo Beshe says 2. And the signs were clear. So there were no improvements.
What Obed is saying from rumor it means that Otuado is not a problem of Black Stars. Slide. Meaning a related.
And then
me say purely idea.
There are other factors. Other factors in my factors in just 1 minute. Other factors.
For second, one year.
Obi say me, Mr. Two. Obi say Paulo Maldini. You cannot underrate his influence when he became director of the club. And when Maldini free Milan, no, you could clearly see say Pioli was isolated. So what's the mention as because this was somebody say onye coach Kwana Mr. Two. You watch him from the stands at the training grounds. You see Maldini, the figure Maldini there. When he's even talking to you as a player, Mr. Two, you feel to even play for Paulo Maldini. Not to take the credit away from Pioli. But nyoma ekeka bom anema results neba no. And players say come as Mr. Two. Check the last 2 seasons. You could clearly see the players in the form na dey pay. Na you can tire.
That's the point.
Obed.
Matthias here. I can't pro young Thomas phones is here. You drew up you see I can't pro. And nay kruma the iPhones about papa open iPhones. All kinds of iPhones, AirPods, iPhone covers of different sizes, beautiful colors. I care pro udra doom baby free babiano. Or say Oyerepa or say Bonsu Plaza. Was a dining this way. A down on first floor. I will doom kumase. A honor I care pro for you. iPhone 170 semican baby free iPhone akoton. Moamu pebia to moamu pebia twin in a honor way number in you. 0248 138 0248 715 138 0240 789 434. Oh, Bana Irana, so Ira Quine and open details via 0240 789 434 0248 715 138. I care pro. Apa Thomas phone there by Encha Kanjin and Magic drinking water. Bonson said the city and ne your distributors and agents no Ghana have a biomu war. Yeah, they are so a Casino Brema UGC Tafo New Road Abawa Road Junction. A Hona Kanjin and Magic drinking water for us. Your number is 0241 449191 0241 449191 0507 379 and the agents the main distributors numbers no and a go no open sure benom na amotimi adaye sure benom na ma organs na bibia kama. If you drink more of Kanjin and Magic drinking water, it helps you in carrying nutrients and oxygen to the cells. Baby nom a year boapa and your do society there so for mumpe Kanjin a tree quine and a femunina more all parts of this country. Bolga and the account ABA Herbal Center, I specialize it treatment all kinds of eye problems. Any idea and then some glaucoma, a tennis when so they have a cataract no. Idea where anyone who were tree. Bomodian sober ABA Herbal Center, software, software rasta, software 3 days. Herbalist doctor, what did you burn in a man tema never be PM Kumase. And no be PM Kumase or card so say behind the main market, the Janetria, Sanate Kumase, Oko, Domain Croswa, or Benada Jum, or Beneza Preschool, or Apia Kubiko Son Chenwam. Now the ABA number is 0541 565 199 0541 565 199 05028 12161 05028122161. Yadi says sexual weakness ne my menstrual disorder, hypertension, stroke ni ade no ni nyina ohwe eso nya ade a wodi eno de o se nya din kra ne mu mani no ne opɛ challenge stroke ni ade o so stroke obema 21 days bibia be fa ye kaze EKK Charity Foundation Dr. Evans K. Kwao wa ye adwuma fundraising ni ade wa bomodien ne de o so ye fundraising de o ye ne se momra na momebo asere betima hu mobrofo mobo or say whoever shuts their ears to the cry of the poor will also cry out and not be answered. Proverbs 21:13. EKK Charity Foundation say on the Friday 7th March 2025 a Golden Bean Hotel Dome Hwa and Shezu Kumasi 6 p.m. almost say mumra na baafo asabre abebi otosumi no tumfo suma nkwahene na ye guest of honor Omane Acheampong betunum PCS Patience Nyako Selena Boatin na Great Ampong ene omom kawunya amomra nam no yikeke4 mompe photo kakra mfa mo amobro why number is 0535 101110 0535 101110 and 0243 781 694 0243 781 694 free nani EKK Foundation for emum ya no aka say Bayport for ene guso ka se emfasika mesi ya fixed deposit no rest assured in 21 years ye guso a which mean 91 days 182 days 365 days ni nyina investment packages no ho principal plus earn interest ni nyina de be man Fred Dokas 0558 119281 and your Bayport and Alfred Collins was 0244 170601 Michael 0242 288915 Daniel 0244 598 your future now Bayport no Amen Scientific Hospital best alternative medical hospital where be bremu ade expert about stroke Sheikh Amin Bonsu Dr. Adams and the doctors in all our branches Entiboga wa baby any Accra Takra de Tamala Tibu Nkoko Sunai ho sefi da bi so ne ho nyina no yese bra ne fa womun sembra Sheikh win international award stroke the obi anim dada Sheikh Amin Bonsu the best diagnostic machines what we are say ya de bi abagana ha na afi so wa unim say 24 different certified medications enura ya magana abanja tum doso Kumase atuma techima kwada so fon ase kwanzo ho na Amen Scientific Herbal Hospital for you but mo de do so fulaya we also call Amen obi abetro na ona wo kro no Knox Hotel edi ahoho your accommodation restaurant bar conference hall free Wi-Fi spacious car park any de ka ho nyina ye ben baba yara stadium wo fra chichi ne benche wo be Kumase abedu juma no aka say hotel baako Knox Hotel your number ni troto 0559 664 891 0559 664 891 na your reservation afi grow fine when you to a won to many dia make can for grow fine dia ma but more dia na grow fine let's grow together the tieni untumi na anaso ta na tai otititi ne wonsa o so ya no pa no wa yemre you feel some weakness in you but more dia na pe grow fine di koko ane haban ni aka boom o sorry na anum grow fine dey be are fit and strong Aston Missy Heba Colina Keba Kumasi Smart Heba or Boise ye will be a Freddie Menseba Pidan Keba Pure Leaf any chemical shops organ hanging baby I grow fine what they're not feeling no more back Yasuya Cassiano Amukum traffic light digital Heba clinic no you can't crum ye guswa kaka man for some mumpo grow fine be Frail 0244596532 0244596532 grow fine makes you grow fine Zach Yentwaso na fe yenko e ofie no.
Yeah. So I think say and after Sona State of the Nation address President Kasabe Bre no Kasawe no I've seen our own Nana Odu Safo all over trying to make a lot of comments about Nsama President's time. So too, one thing is very clear. Say Ghana Football Association, even though yes they are autonomous, but Ghana I say sports be based on the Sports Act 2016. If you read the Sports Act 2016. It talks about say so to say oh yeah association bia na obenya aban no support e dia kwakodi agro bia you have to pass through the National Sports Authority. This is the Sports Act 2016.
Yes.
I think say one thing that Odosafo is missing and the argument that he's missing is say the GFA are autonomous body. You know, say you under
autonomous so
omodi omo ho omo nye
like Odosafo say.
Yeah, say that is why he's trying to say omodi omo ho. They are not under NSC. Obianka say you are as a under NSC. But the argument now Omampenyi can say sika bi best spend on the ibia no e was say Ghana for ehu say.
Okay, so Ghana Football Association, just like any football federation,
yeah,
basically 3 main sources of generating sika. Through government, sponsorship, and FIFA.
Yes.
You account to FIFA when it's FIFA's
money.
You account to government when it's
government money.
And then the FA themselves when it's sponsorship.
Yes.
And to where they're searching you.
And then no man paying ekase. Skana. You account for it. And I say, but Ghana
they have always accounted.
Yeah, I'll come there. And I man paying say, not that they accounting no. But say Ghana for who say your mom 2 CD. Your mom 3 CD because music and the other. And your mom was a munjum from Koya and Koya Diamode. Now I'm to if you listen and listen very careful, Nanka in the Emrempano because of Ghana's as our love for football name Tinumpono. Unse GFA and Kwana the only federation are Uncle Pesca by home go through the NSC. I didn't have to pass through the NSC. But I say you'll be able to know because football Ghana $4 as
it's because presidents and ministers have vested interest in especially the black stars and their performance. Because on my tie, their successes in elections to the black stars. And don't say, oh, is a free estate or free estate secretariat. And then they mean a GS.
Yes.
And I ban about 1 piece of black stars. To Munya and the system and deal with the minister.
Yes, you understand.
But the president says that no.
Pass through the normal process. So, yes, it is true. Say, budget no kwa. We are not part of the cabinet to go and discussion because we no be. Sikana the ministry. Then now ministry in pairs order. Then you go and spend the money. But it is also true. Say budget mo na moye. So whatever is in the budget, that cabinet will approve no. Mo na moye na mo kire say. You been here A, B, C, D to spend. Then ministry also because knowing very well say some ministry for no there and Kofi Adams or sports minister. There are a lot of things that about the football more directly he may not know. It's more much than say football ABA you do say which most of them he can't challenge you because sana okay you know presidents have shown interest in what the Blasters do. Today, if they fail, most Ghanaians are not president in the background or Meska. And so 4 years will go and be telling their friends outside, say, Omokasi Mom, say, Niafa Momo. And what is wrong with what the president said yesterday? And simple. Money budget in the choir. I've listened to other arguments, a Bible and Tia, pressure because place necessary, yeah, the same mom.
Okay, so far, what the Omon can say? They always prepare their budgets. Normally, they are command ministry. The ministry will go through their normal processes and approve the budget. And the Baba Bonti, and no one also on the Baba Bonti. Because they are in the final. No, my message to be made public. Send the argument. And normally, create the final authorization. They are a proposal. Budgets are proposal. And the Bremo said, this is a strategy they use. You better say, my player will say. You better say, we need to beat me and my boy. The final authorization comes from the ministry. We are ministry in the better abontia.
But they seem to have problem with that. And I mean, you know, say, so budget na money ko no. If everything inside there is fenchem na IBA ni echira. What is your problem if the ministry and as a ban fee say sika bia na afie be won bia no ye betu hudin am Ghana phone say ye discuss say na ekọ. At me honestly minim why Orosa all of a sudden started granting those interviews after Omampenyi kasa because Omampenyi
anka State of the Nations address what the Omampenyi be can any discussion. Okay. So, what do you say now? I'm pretty final.
He has a Blasters and national teams in Kwa. So, other ministries is almost spending until now. Confiding in Anka on any Namrabon.
No, but I said, Asha. No, but Babia. Sir, all ministries.
And that's how we no more getting
perfect. Perfect.
No, but what your part? Even before or no back and other sectors, no. See, a quick skani omutu din
eti blaster da bia tu skadin o
blaster de na
yeah dia no cospend no answer
ti o ni nyina wo skadin o nya no na Ghana for wo problem no so obetwa $5 million a ekwa e kodu $5 million e wona problem ne ye wo
ɛno na asisi ano
mami moving through na me nko time ninti
ekwan a wo kan ebia yesi ye kwa koye ebia konongutu ebia nkoko road yesi $10 million ni atu din sa se di wo mu di ni be $10 million
ebe cost $10 million
ba bia Ghana for problem ne say yesi bia Black Stars ko tournament budget for the Black Stars $7 million. Ye two dini sa me ma nsi ho. Because ebe wie tournament na ebe kwa fifi mu no. Ni ehun so makọ se o man ni sika. Ebi ne Black Stars.
What's the difference is Black Stars and the tie results. E kwan de area ya.
Tell me na results. Dabi.
They have government theaters. $7 million go am barry am. Me kwa do se be ya me afaso
yoto on say success untimi ga say ye ma me $7 million me kwa akonya success see aye kwan bebram so to any 1 year kwan na say but say because kwan a wo hwe say ye ya ka bi obedi be 30-40 years 1 month to nam so na kwan na tutu
directive principles of state policy ya ba se so me ani
oh ye ni problem say Black Stars enije omo de be more mine de me to enije ni entimi quantify o but what we are trying to say ni say sikabu wo ho a ye de kohye baabi e wo budget ni mu a o tena sidia o tumi say nipa no kure tam say sika na koma no onye adwuma bi o deserve say sika no
nti omo so be he aspect no
wo na be he
go for isi he Black Stars
oh say me Black Stars am na making to say ye call 2002 World Cup e wo kata yes Black Star Management Committee members ye ma obi $100,000 then later on attend by say 100 na ye dia mom no the omo ye management committee members mo 50 na mo 50 mra ne yakobobo to tournament ye di be 1 week or 2 weeks management committee member no na ye selection enyo no na chiri hotel players koda enyo no na training players no yes $100,000 near the amano. Sanyo manyoma ni bi and sometimes they say match bi wo ho a Black Star ni Niger be born and say say ye nyina eti ani nim say AFCON ye film ye she Niger kura ye nko ana meboa ba ba hu no na Ghana ni Niger budget e de akwa ministry no from FA am de ma ministry bi ministry approve no na ehemu say match na ye kobo na yen qualify for nko tournament bia no Black Star players ni union budget $10,000 sa nyoma ni bi ena mstoto
because you move to qualification bonus more
oy
so aha
eno yet main tournament o
qualifiers no come ni
there eno ye main tournament ye ko tournament na ankasa but the bonus and ye ko tournament ni de picking crying omo share ya omo je
it's not about making it public it's about streamlining the spending.
That is why I want to go see
yes
I want to go see because clearly ministers after ministers Ghanaians are complaining about how you say sika of Black Stars no obi abu nu aguna so it looks like as a ministers ne kwa wo sika omo wo interest wo sika to budget na de kono as omo benefit bibi wom eti de ye hwe ne say to ye nkonkobo AFCON maybe at the whole tournament ube winning over $3 million now your budget for the tournament is $9 million yes ye penny je but to spend an additional $6 million on the tournament about $3 million there we should raise questions about it
right
so what them say it me feel say enra de o man panyini kan no they say no me to bajo cheche muye eno ne ye be ne say ye be publish and as ye be ndey with every single details and I make us with every single details na be ne say be so cheche muye na eduru wa ye hu se de be si aka no
ye ne entraining ye nje because me am so me hu se be ka be ma players see ye be because baby no yen sa said o kan say e ko e kan ga the contractor dey say bitumen say afidie say jozu dimi ko chim say because football ni ama so wo mu e no je before ne kan
wona be ko fa asem na
ba fa so qualify no
etini
protocols and operations
etini ejina baby ejina ekwenko emizoto ayi bakakra bi eno amete say ayi mu ye bi say ese sa the Blasters captain e ma Jordan ayi ya ke no kwe
sana ye be ba bontin dia
sa say Jordan back and that means Patema Blasters bi mo
say Pate has agreed to relinquish the captaincy
to Jordan but Baba e dey ma blaba on pe captaincy
that's what we hear so to Adom Koye no say sa captain say no
and am say esi kudu so on na matan bi
and mente
o say
mente say na be bo 14
but so you were big problem as on my when it comes to Black Stars transition when they take you over the leadership of the national team I see a problem yen so and there be a problem and I knew when player when the time as on you move on e wa bra eja player
ya ma player na feel say
so what the mention say yes because where sometimes a back to affect us. So one here obi anam to when your opportunity ebia wan hwa bedi 82 wan hwa bedi 92 wan hwa bedi 96 ebia the first tournament of hwa bedi Pele 1998 Burkina 98 obeka sa bedi Pele kura nya ade because ye ko Burkina 98 clearly nam to obi an sa bedi Pele in the time aso eti how are ye transition no a big problem no eno ni nyina no
98 ka be na bedi so mebam
there also team to obi owosro no obi owosro bia wo de na ba from on tia say but it takes a good leader and am to oyesa anwoma no baby e do say no whether we like it or not Black Stars they say move on without certain players yempo we cannot rely on certain players sa da bia o ma yo mo de and they yentin go first time na pay me Black Stars yes as a mojan open and mananya na so free retirement maba yentimi ko fan said never bobo you might be playing actively but ohwe baby aye ko na sometimes you need changes eti me we problem enti na ma
asem na kwa kra na sem kwa say
me da got time ni dem
on card yes also can anka
asem mo
on card
na say ohwe ade e be say e kire say the captains na any dey there yi ni free Black Stars no abeye problem ye hu de be ma no because akọ party abakudus ene ye de aba Jordan ye famana on say de yesi ye na say ye di nkura gro bi
sina menua ayo si say o memu ade emberimfo na kan ye se de brad ade china bibi a betwam a na say ewiase kura yi ni ho
ade bibi abetwam
pa
start education no
education ya start ya ye bo ho dawuru Korean crying, asempa near to see all. Yenya openina one year, what me who kwanya me near poli, a fast woo ya say, if you be any chain and kikawa be any baby, 1 year, dito, what they are to ja, Achiraman. What you say? Wokuta report to pass say me who how I say describe report no yes say obo Madam Lydia donko abaso say Madam Lydia de na wanya asem no mu yie pa nti no de betu dwa say ye ni apole no wangu wo stadium na wokowu wo baabi e wo ne sika wo baabi e wo gato bi etinye kosi ho e na ye wo ne sika na pradia bi e fa ne free ho e de no izese nkode no be ko hospital na nam se wo hye kotokoje sinti no hospital de e lalai India so ko stadium because wo hye kotokoje si enti wo ye football ni enti wo wudi aso okowuto stadium enya hospital
they abano
no
is there more investigation
enu ntino minu anu bi ye ho adwuma na mo nkoso nya ho adwuma ye na sa nipa no ense se odi na mienu kura e won kan obetra fie e de ne nsa che ne dabni fam ye man no so ma prosifo no ma siri nkosunwa nko kire na no asem e wona committee no ye here concrete self proof no any niema na waka no
na so everybody doesn't have to go to school
na wonder ye chi no nye sunwa na we ye de no kwa na ko kire
geto na okọ
na wa ko kire geto no ene cruise no a
ye nche
no mo
invite no na wa ko tro di onim
ye
sa obu information va ma wo
ye ni enim ni say a press for friend ya ba chi no ye di enim say ye invite ya say de say ye frew aha
invite na arrest nyepe
enyepe ye tie fie no o ti fie na press ni ba ho wo nya hwe kra wadamfo ni press no na be je mo me hwe ya chi kwakwa no na press for de no kon ye ni enim no to the layman ayi no e ti e chewo
asam na kan mo ti ahwehwe mu yi ana se
na waye ko hwe mu nya dai waye ni hwe mu awie ye ni hwe mu bia nti o mra na o meboa ye omra no o meboa ye na ye nkofa sa nkrofo no na sa gato no obeboa ye ni sa gato no obetimi ame ehu sa gato no
gato ben
yifo gato we base
hey ewa around stadium ana
dabi ewo kromu kura gato base ya gato base ya se wa wini
se bi ebi wa around the stadium
stadium eni nka around stadium a na hye ngura num ene ngura num so praje ade ayi ntimi mfam enti obeboa ye pa na yemfa ye education ayi ntonche kura
se dem dedication atonche
na yenya obi a wakum ni pa mo ya ne afena me better radio so say me be educate obi ai dabi wasam de yam fan me ya education atamu
se ne de obawu
efefo no kra na e won kran no omomo ya na se baba no tie nyanche no omo nche no
o ba se mate se kotokwa inform agi and Oma for the tape no bi akom
and I make us say ye nuanum ye ho adwuma enti minim za ta bre kra de on tini fie mpu
de mo yesa de asemo se ye nkoche no
ye jiru ni anjo ni anyo de ye ji wa o se ye ncho ye chiu chire nka bibi wo kra nka se ye de ye
educate no se bi ase education
senior class o se nka bibi wo so mo de ye no bibi say
and I'm say se chire de chikura bibi a ye de ye ma protifo nsa eso mu a ese ye ye ma ye so mu
na mo educate na ya na
sa de e mfa de e ho
se education na mo ye no
education ya chasi
mo educate na
bibia wo ne mre o se ngafo ne kan esu wo ne mre awreho wo ne mre o se de wo ne mre sabre nya bra ye de ko educate we ye mra ese ye kofa sa nipa no ni edi no kos wo enje so trankran kra won kosunya straight ehọ na siedi fo ne mpanimfo no wo mo ye ewo no ho adwuma no fa ne report ene ne nsem ba bi okonya enkoma wo mo ansa na wo mo nso afi wo sa de abra GP na mo ye ye se penidie matemante penidie matemante the report na anko no obi amfa amfiri baabi ankoto ne pronto ankyere amfa stamp anti so a
matisa asen no be
obetumi abu na asum nua
immediately no abo IGP amane
oh e dey mbe
and then almost say omonyo official complaint
yes and American
should make official
complaint
everybody say dey abeye the state enti anything ebeboa for investigation they don't need kotokoso be complain
they should
say baby ayeduru no when the state ni so asem no no say obi okoye bia an invitation of the state they say yan say kotokoko
akoye state versus za
I think say ade ba ko beboa pa ama nkomo ni nyina to dwane ye say pole bibia be kwa akoto yi na emu nsem ni nyina etimi akokama nti so bi wo solid information
na me senior omo education fan but so we dey need
say no say baby abedru no the attention now is on how you betimi ahwehwe abeboa man nti I say with additional info nam so too or what providing or let's see you might never know ebia no why no researcher
we na be wo ma mo so mo goja poli ko mo mu se ya won se kenya se na get to answer
say bisa question
whether
mo nyina be chire ko ya na
Nyankopon adomo
body woni nye ho kra o
o ara me follow kakra
gas to no prostate plus no menso plus
me follow kakra opani
udi atire
o kakra enye pizza
e ba udi ayare sana senko fon be to mu ne hia
sa
pepe
yo opani kese me da se ye pa me de enchia kese every nature medics I say bre obi bia sa bre nature medics a nupa prostaplax mixture no and mensoplax and gasto mixture no ho komo and asa bre ye ba be di ntime so do aso e be fam ye nkakra wo ye bema wadro e prostaplax mixture wo mpesa prostate ne be ye kese anom prostaplax mixture prostate no so aye kese na wo pese eso tia wadro e prostaplax mixture wo dwon so aya na bema mo hyehye wadro ye prostaplax mixture o mema sam ekofom anom prostaplax mixture wo ye bema eya no wayase eya wo ya wayase etwe anom prostaplax mixture ne bi wo dwon so wo bema mu ehyehye wo eya na enso bi firi wo bema mu ba eno so anya dwon so eya prostaplax mixture wo dwon so tentem sope wadro eya prostaplax mixture Berma buon mo koda na dwobe sori emprebe bre na adwon so ansa na ade ache wonya prostaplax mixture ibi na wono no ma be yi sa wo hawo na firi so ententem so how bia emani pedua ni mo na okogina wasa wo dwon so any kwan se bema wo gina ho chepi ansa na dwon so na ba the moment abe hunu sa wo chepi ansa na dwon so na flow no cha wo so how bi ya ba wo dwon so system ni mo no prostaplax mixture ni bi na entumi emmoa wo enyi sa wo how enfan free so okogina wasa wo dwon so bema na wo chimpia eno chese wo how bi ya ba wo ni padua ni mo wonya prostaplax mixture ibi na wo no no mebeboa e ma sa wo how ebe free so akọ ba mebuo no ma wo Johnson ni ntimi flow yie Johnson ase eba ase emma no prostaplax ni bi mame na entimi emmoa wa Johnson wie sela wonya atenka be sa Johnson ni bi akamu a wadro eye prostaplax mixture o mema sam na akofo mo ameso no prostaplax mixture bi mame ebe bo wa yisa wa how yi afri so ententam so pa enoma me bobo so yantina won mo ntwe se be hunu ni nyina woni padua ni mo ansa ne anom prostaplax mixture entam so se hunu baako mienu kra na the prostaplax a clear na afri won mo ententam anya sa wotena won mo bunnu agu aso me bedrum pempen so bi no Johnson be de dro be pese obe Johnson na Johnson aka wa yase entumi emma ekoba na sa je se shell rubber ansa na Johnson atimi aba na ekoba na se be na be ma watimi abieja ebe de na kwa obipon watimi afro bi enintime so so hwehwe prostaplax mixture ibi na no mame na entimi emmoa gasto mixture eya wo yafunu ya de adromapa meso gasto mixture say typhoid fever and 81 gasto mixture say all sanaba betna so a enkwa wadro eye gasto mixture ebia typhoid fever until yafunu ya wo ya uti epai wo yafunu emu wo especially dey ba ofrum ho no ohun ahyehye ohunam na adwa ohunam ya obasabasa nom gasto mixture never to typhoid na say onsa ma wo yafunu mu hyehye wo yafunu mu wo aduane toy ma na wo fe ekwam de wana yafunu ya wo ya aduane toy ma na yafunu ya wo ya oboa no na hyehye wo emframa gina wo yam ye pa because of ulcer for gasto mixture efa yi ulcer for free one mo wo bo on ma ne ulcer nti ne bofunu no wo fe oti yawa wo ne yafunu ma ne ko na chiri do mpani mu nyina wonya gasto mixture typhoid be free so akọ all sounds be free so akọ o yafunu ya de adromapa eye gasto mixture nonom gasto mixture never to typhoid ase never to ulcer ase me so ko Facebook Instagram and as a TikTok eye gasto mixture ne prostaplax mixture information ni videos bi a open no on sa ebeka e wo Facebook Instagram ne TikTok number ni 0248 77 88 99 0248 77 88 99
and I'm number the
0248 77 8899 na mensoplax mixture no eye emma na fichi kom hawadro mensoplax mixture be ma mensos na aflo kama e dia ma wo yo ba wadrum pempen so twa se obun san so emma no mensoplax mixture na obun san all right durum pempen so be mensos na se memma wo a wonyim wo a wontwa bra wo so a wonfa afro a wadro eye mensoplax mixture wo your family planning wajai na so mensos na se emma me so no mensoplax mixture emma me ya wo bun san wo ti ya kakra onsa bu na eba no ketua bi na eba ketua bi da koda mieni na twa wo bu nsa enka bi di acha wadro ya mensoplax mixture
Mensoplex mixture de eye wa wo dem adwuma na oba sese wa hemfie o eno ntu your bank kae wa wo so enso egu a no Mensoplex mixture e ma me onsa na wo buo no wo bu ne bosum ya ba 2-3 months na wo mu nsa bie ma wadro eye Mensoplex mixture mixture na ebe ma wo menses na aflow kama e de ama oba o how bia won wa fichi krom no me so hwehwe Mensoplex mixture chi akwan number ne 0248 77 88 99 0248 77 88 99 me so eye herbal shop pharmacy shop any OTC shop bia no kwa on sabeka Prostaplex Mensoplex over the counter
okay
over the counter medicine sellers no
or the prescription
kwa ya ombe e de amount the hands one who do anything
Mensoplex for
Prostaplex so and a gasto mixture.
Good. Yes, the number is
0248 77 88 99.
And that is Obi all per prostrate on some kakretie.
Yes.
Obi a all per
typhoid ne ulcer.
Yeah. Or more emperor.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Miss me
and then ya birthday, ya is a born. Oh, sorry, I remember. Then Felix a we. Yenye ya isa na yenko ya isa so nim yayi of Fantino town na me hu di ntia yayi picture na same mam na kodi ba bi sa ba yayi picture na amakra na your birthday awia ye de beba na bibia ye kama enti Promoato ye de sia ye no bia se especially canjin for ene ye homonim se bibia ba ye kama canjin na magic drinking water for afi so ye das ko Paul